Hello and welcome to Experiencing Love. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I am so glad that you're here. I'm not quite home for this episode. I actually ended up recording this at my sister's house because I have a long, busy day ahead of me. I don't get quite into it here. I might talk about it a bit more tomorrow. But what I do talk about is some deep feelings that I'm going through and how I'm using them, how I'm reacting to them, and how I know I'll get exactly what I'm supposed to get. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So I'll be so for real right now. My heart has a little bit of an ache. Oh, and it's such a fun feeling. It's such an interesting feeling to have because it's the type of heartache from a crush, from wanting to be with someone, around someone, and just not always being able to do that. And the reason that it's such a fun and interesting feeling is because it just feels like something that's so natural. It just feels like something that I don't want to force away or run away from. How often do we feel something that we don't love to feel, and so we do our best to avoid it? We do our best to just run in the other direction, feel any other type of feeling. Normally, when I would feel this way, I would do just that. I would see just how fast I could feel any other type of way. Feel some relief, feel some comfort, feel some safety. But I don't want to feel those things right now because I think that part of the fun of this process of meeting someone new that you may be interested in romantically, or just meeting someone new that you may want in your life more often, it could be a friend too. Part of that fun is experiencing it and getting over it. There's so many times that people are in relationships and have been for years, and all they want to feel again is how they felt in the beginning of the relationship. The beginning of a relationship is filled with this excitement, this novelty, this joy that rarely can compare to anything else. And it's one of those things that we tried to get rid of as fast as possible, yet miss it when it's gone. I recognize that. I can't have all the best feelings without the ones that are a little bit uncomfortable. You gotta have all of it. And because I realize that it's a package deal, I'm not going to choose which parts I enjoy and which parts I don't. I'm going to enjoy the process as a whole. I'm going to enjoy the package as a whole because I can't separate them. Neither can you. The only thing you can do is make it go by faster or slower. Because I know that one day in the future I will look back at these times with a smile on my face and gratitude that I experienced these moments. I'm going to enjoy them now. I'm not going to wait until later to look back on them fondly. So I'm feeling these feelings of aching, of wanting more, and I'm happy that they're there. This is fun, honestly. Fun comes from our emotions. It doesn't come from an activity. It comes from how we view an activity, right? You could be at a sports game or you can be at a dance and not have fun, and at the same time you can be doing a puzzle and having the time of your life. In the same way that a different person can be at a sports game having the time of their life, and if you put them in front of a puzzle, it's like they're pulling their hair out. We're all different, and it's not an activity that makes something fun. It's how we view it. It's how we experience it for ourselves. I'm having a lot of fun all the time doing anything and everything that I'm doing because that's one of the very few choices that I can make with regards to controlling my life. We can't control anything in our lives. We could influence them, of course. That's all we ever really can do. The only things that we have much more control over is ourselves. It's our state. It's our emotions. I choose to live in what's called a beautiful state because a beautiful state is a package deal of all of these feel-good emotions: joy, excitement, gratitude, anticipation. Because what's the alternative? The alternative is willingly, choosingly to suffer. It could be anything like complaining, criticizing, nitpicking, feeling jealous, feeling upset, feeling angry. And I'm not about that. I don't do that here. If it ever comes up and I notice it, it's gone. Of course, sometimes we slip into old patterns. Of course, sometimes things come up, things change, and it makes you shake your head just a little bit. But at the end of the day, if you have that awareness of how you're feeling right now and what it means, you have control over what'll happen next. So I'm feeling super excited for everything that I'm doing, whether it's work related, whether it's relationship related, whether it's exercise related. Those are the 3 areas of my life right now that I feel like matter the most. And I say work related, I guess I mean more mission related. Whether it's this channel, whether it's actually going to work, whether it's just being a positive impact on the people in my life. That's all a part of my mission. That's all a part of who I am. So I want to tell you today to just feel what you're feeling. Enjoy it. Even if it's super uncomfortable, even if it's a little bit painful, know that there's a reason for it and everything is exactly as it's supposed to be right now. That person in your life that you're questioning whether or not they should be there, they're here right now for a reason. They're here not because it's a mistake, not because it's an accident, but because there's something that you're meant to learn, something that you're meant to take away. And I want you to be on the lookout for that. While I was driving on the way to my sister's house, because I'm actually not recording this at home where I usually do, I feel like I got a couple just downloads, a couple of these messages, these signs that I'm using to guide me forward. For starters, I'm right where I need to be. I feel like I'm being rewarded for all the work that I've done on myself, on my surroundings, and I'm reminded to honor the gifts that I've been given, whether it's my own skills or abilities or the people, the places, the things in my life. I want to honor them. I want to treat them with respect and kindness and especially love. I'm also reminded that things are rapidly changing around me and that I feel called to grow, as always, but to really pay attention to what's going on, to really pay attention to what I'm feeling, to what other people are feeling. There's more messages, there's more signs all around you than you can ever know. And that might sound spiritual, that might sound really woo-woo, but in reality, there is so much information out there. There's so much information around you that if you know where to look, you're going to find exactly what you need to find. In reality, we all just have questions and answers. And in truth, we have all the answers to all the questions that we have within us already. I'm talking about questions like what to do next, what direction to go in, what's the most pressing issue, pressing topic that you should be focused on. We know what those answers are. No one else has those answers for us. And sometimes by looking out for all the information around us and picking out what's the most important, it gives us little clues as to what's most important for us, what's most important in our mind. And that's a clear sign of where you should put your focus next. For me, my focus right now is on building relationships, building connections. I've been going out of my way to spend time with people and connecting with people because I know just how important it is for me to be surrounded by people that I love and care about, that love and care about me. I know what I'm able to create when I'm at my best, and I'm at my best when I'm with those people, when I'm around those people, when I know I have plans with those people coming up. So when I'm on the way here, and I'm getting these signs, I'm getting these messages, and I know that everything that's meant to be will happen, I have a smile on my face. I'm excited. I know it's about to be real good, even though I don't know exactly what it is. I know I'm going to keep taking steps forward, and say things don't work out in the way I want them to. That's okay. They're working out exactly as they're supposed to. Because say it doesn't work out with this person, right? This heartache that I have of missing this person, that'll eventually go away. But what I also know is that before being comfortable enough to give this person my phone number, I gave my phone number to a lot of other people, and I was very uncomfortable when I did all of those. And it only just recently became a lot more comfortable for me to say, hey, you know what? I really enjoy spending time with you. Here's my phone number. If you're ever down to hang out, let's do it, right? And maybe, just maybe, this is a sign that if this doesn't work out, it's because I need to become more comfortable expressing how I feel, sharing how I feel. Or maybe this does work out, and I don't even have to worry about that. The point is, whether this goes my way or not, in the grand scheme of things, in the long run, it is going my way, even if I don't quite see it just yet. And to me, I think that's really cool. So I'm going to pause this here. I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful day. I want you to be on the lookout for the signs, the messages, the things that you're meant to look out for. There's more joy, more love, more gifts coming your way than you ever realize. I just want you to see them. So until next time, just remember to always fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.